Game of Thrones. Now, will it be baseball weather this weekend? I saw, Adam, that we haven't had a 75-degree day yet in Seattle, and we've only had 2 Junes ever without one. Are there any in the forecast?
No, not any in the forecast. 70s, too. I don't know if we're going to get to that as we go later into next week. It does look to get nicer for a few days, but it is going to be a cool and wet weekend. Not a washout by any means, especially on Father's Day when we expect to see some clouds around, probably a little more sunshine towards the tail end of the day, but we'll have a few sprinkles, light raindrops here and there. Temperatures around those lower 60s, well off of the average of 71. And, well, at least sunset is at 9:10. So you have a long period of day of daylight, at least, if you want to get out with Dad, to get out and enjoy it. Well, speaking of summer, here we are about 4 days away now officially. That's going to start up at 2:14, coming up on the 21st. It's going to be, yes, only summer in theory. Not really seeing anything as far as summer-like weather on the way. Check out our low pressure system, which is continuing to dive south, and also at the same time it's got a lot closer to the landmass here to the west coast. That is helping to generate a lot more of that shower activity, a lot more of the thick clouds over us here in western Washington, and then even farther east across the state, they've been seeing a better chance of some of those showers over there, which are going to sneak our way here later into the afternoon. More on that in a second. Another look right now at the nation as a whole, temperature-wise, a big dome of really hot heat out across parts of the center part of the country. Down into Phoenix right now, they're at 105. Here west coast, even all the way down to San Francisco. Los Angeles right now only at 71. 64 in San Francisco. We're currently sitting at 56, 57 with more of that rain down closer to Portland. Here's a live look right now as we look live in Seattle. You see the flag swaying to a certain degree, so there is some wind out there. Don't expect it to be too high, but right now 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's your current wind speed. Maybe a few sprinkles starting to work their way into the area. 56 for that current temperature. Bremerton at 57, up near 60, just shy, and Shelton at 59 there. Then 60s as you go farther north at Mount Vernon and in Bellingham, where you're farther away from some of the thick cloud coverage, but it is going to be working northward here later this afternoon. Here it is right here. We can show you the radar, shows you what's happening with some of the rain. Thinner areas of rain, or at least those thinner bands, are producing lighter rain here across the eastern slopes of the Cascades as you go northward. And then you go farther south, you can see more of the rain. And then also seeing some of that here across the center part of the state, where they can definitely use a little more rain. Some drought areas over there. Moderate drought, so nothing too major, but still could use some rain. Now, we can definitely tell that the rain is coming down a little heavier here around Chehalis, beginning to move closer to Olympia. We'll see that here as we go throughout the next hour or so. And seeing more of that moisture coming in from the southeast, which is going to eat up a lot of it. So by the time it does reach us, we're not talking about any sort of widespread heavy rain, but some lighter showers still around as this area of low pressure continues to move on through and takes its time to get on out of here. So for today and heading into the night, expect those showers to stick around, especially during the earlier half of tonight. Then we go on into early tomorrow morning. Shower chances will be light and farther north in nature, or farther to the north as we go on into your Saturday morning. Those will stick around and be off and on as we go into the afternoon on Saturday, and we'll see a few sun breaks to go along with that. Highs, though, on Saturday, probably only in the upper 50s in a lot of locations, when we could possibly maybe make a few more 60s for today. Then that will start to eventually slowly get out of here, where it looks like things are starting to dry out heading into Sunday. So not a washout there for Sunday for Father's Day, Juneteenth too. I know probably a lot of the festivities or the activities probably will be happening on Monday, though, with that. Today's forecast, upper 50s to low 60s, and then lows tonight dropping down into the upper 40s to low 50s. Here's your forecast. It's looking chilly again. We got 170. There it is right there on Tuesday, the first day of summer. Partly sunny skies there. No 75s, though, Steve. We'll fall back down into the 60s next Wednesday and Thursday.
Man, we're going to have a historically cold June. Yikes.